class, and here we go. It's class time. It's English time. And how are you, sir?
I'm great. And you, teacher?
I'm a little tired, but I'm really satisfied that I've just arrived in Salvador City. I'm happy for accomplishing this because it was a long trip, 8 or 9 hours driving. Um, After this class, I'm gonna have some beers and yeah, that's it. That's tonight's plan to have some beer. Understand? And relax a little.
Max.
Yes.
You do you drink beer or wine or water or juice? What do you drink
Tonight,
tonight?
beer, beer.
Beer.
Yes. I want to have some beer because I want to relax. Understand? I don't want to get excited or crazy. Just some beer, relax a little, and
Okay.
yes, because it was a long trip, and I drove on the coast. I drove on the coast. Understand? So I saw the beach. It was a long trip, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So
It's
right now, after having class, I will have some beer and relax, and probably tomorrow I will have some fun. I will go sightseeing. I will have my tourist life tomorrow. I, I yes.
um, when uh, when
Don't say when, say when. When,
when 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 when
when,
when when
when.
quando
Yes, when.
when 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 do you uh, want want crazy? Do you uh, drink? Do you drink? What?
When I want to go crazy.
Yes.
That's a nice question. I like these questions because sometimes I like to go crazy. Sometimes that's what I wanna do. That's my objective sometimes. And
Okay.
when I wanna go crazy, I do drugs. Understand?
Not understand
I use drugs.
drugs.
When I want to go crazy, I use drugs.
Ah, okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Mistura tudo.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. When I want to go crazy, I have cachaça.
Cachaça.
Yes, shots of cachaça, caipirinha and cachaça. When I want to go crazy, when I don't have to work the next day, I have caipirinha and cachaça. But usually, I have beer only. Usually, Célio, in the middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, for example, I have beer and 1 or 2 shots of cachaça. That's it in the middle of the week. But in the weekend, when I want to go crazy, I have shots of cachaça, caipirinha, and that's it. Understand?
Okay, understand.
But
Okay.
I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I can't drink a lot or I can't have much cachaça because the next day is very difficult for me. So I try to control myself. I try to relax, to take it easy.
Okay. Okay.
And
Good.
how about you? What do you drink when you want to relax? What do you drink when you want to go crazy?
I drink. É, I drink. That crazy.
Ok.
Wine.
Ok.
Better wine.
Much wine.
Much wine. Much wine. Or caipi vodka.
Ok, that's strong.
What?
That's strong. Caipi vodka, that's strong.
Yes. With ainda não consigo associar o much ou many. Com muita, many. Eu tenho contáveis e incontáveis. A diferença de many para much? Qual que é o contável?
Many is for countables. For example, I have many watches. I have many people here in my house. And much is for unaccountables, for things you can't count.
Ok. Much. Much vodka.
Okay, so you like strong drinks.
Strong drinks. Ok.
Yes. So beer and caipi vodka, right?
No. Wine
Oh, yes.
is caipi vodka.
Wine
And
okay.
caipi vodka.
Célio, I don't know much about wine. What type of wine do you like? I like. Yes.
I like. Eu tô tentando ver se eu consigo já falar de uma forma sem ficar parando de no pause, no pause.
Okay.
Um pouquinho vai.
Yes,
Às
yes.
vezes também as perguntas é meio louca aí, porque
Yes.
vai do que eu tenho de vocabulário. Mas é porque eu tenho que usar aqui que vai.
You can do it. You can do it. It's becoming more natural. Every class it's becoming more natural. I know you make pauses. You have pauses, you speak slowly, you try to remember the vocabulary, but you are advancing. So you are doing well, okay? You are doing well, okay? So wine. What type of wine do you like?
I like Cabernet.
Okay.
Cabernet. I like all.
Okay. For example, do you like
Tempranillo, Merlot. I like Camembert.
Okay.
I like all. Uzi, I like all.
I like all of them. Todos eles. I like all of them. All of them. All of them.
Como escreve? All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Do you like, for example, do you prefer red wine or white wine?
Red wine.
Red wine. Do you like, for example, champagne?
No,
No.
I don't like
Champagne. Champagne.
champagne.
Champagne.
I
And
like champagne.
And speaking of wine, you told me many of them. You told me about Cabernet. You told me about Merlot. You prefer strong wine or light wine?
I like
For example, do you like sweet wine?
two. Sweet. Agora eu não entendi. Entendi que você falou, tipo, strong mais forte, mais fraco, mais encorpado e menos encorpado.
Yes.
Isso aí eu não entendi.
So, for example, we can have sweet juice, sweet coffee, sweet wine. Sweet is with sugar on it. Do you like wine with sugar on it? Do you like sweet wine?
Sugar, I don't like sugar
Okay,
with wine.
okay.
I don't like.
So you don't like sweet wine. You don't like it.
With, eu não entendi o que é sweet.
Okay.
Sugar, okay, but sweet.
Okay. So I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna give you some vocabulary on taste. Taste. Okay. For example, coffee, and beer. For example, they are bitter. Do you understand bitter?
Bitter, no.
Coffee
I don't.
and beer, they are bitter. When you have it, they are bitter. For example, um, rice, beans, meat, they are salty. Rice, beans, meat, they are salty. And for example, chocolate, ice cream, pudding, chocolate, ice cream, pudding, they are sweet. And we have, for example, sour. And that's for limes, lemon, tangerine.
Se eu colocar chocolate, ice cream, pudim, tipo sobremesa. Agora eu vou matar aqui. Agora na associação aqui eu não. Sweet. Não.
Okay, so bitter. Let's start with bitter. Bitter is amargo. And beer and coffee usually they are bitter, okay? Okay.
Ok.
And salty, rice is salty, beans are salty, meat, chicken, beef, pork, bacon, usually they are salty. Understand salty?
Rice, okay, beans, meat. Meat, protein?
Yes, meat is protein, but it's some specific protein. For example, we have chicken, meat, beef, we have beef, so chicken is frango, beef is boi, pork is porco, and fish is geralmente, né, frutos do mar ou seafood. This is meat, okay? Meat.
Ok.
So meat in general, meat is salty. Understand salty?
Eu entendi, mas a palavra, o significado dela específico, eu não consegui associar. Tipo, pra mim é proteína.
Aqui.
Proteína aqui que eu peguei chicken, beef, pork, fish.
Ok.
Agora meat, na associação ali que você colocou.
Ó, eu estou então ampliando o seu vocabulário através de associações. A primeira palavra que eu ampliei Bom, vamos lá. Eu comecei com salty.
Sweet, eu já sei o que é. Ali provavelmente é doce.
Isso.
No sentido, você tá falando doce, amargo e salgado. Deve ser
Isso.
salgado,
Isso. Isso.
dor,
Sour.
sour,
azedinho, tá? É um azedo, beleza? Sour é azedo. Agora, a gente sabe, né? Tem palavras que às vezes a gente usa ela. We have some words, bitter and sour. Sometimes they have a negative aspect. But when we are talking about food, it's not necessarily a negative aspect. Okay? Bitter, for example, beer and coffee. They are naturally bitter and we like them. We like them. And sour, limes, lemon, tangerine, it's sour, but it's not necessarily bad because depending on the context, depending on the recipe, depending da receita, depending on the food, that's a good characteristic. So, for example, do you like sweet wine? Do you like sweet wine?
No, I don't like sweet wine.
Me neither. Me neither. I know little about wine, and I don't like a sweet wine. I prefer bitter wine. I prefer strong and bitter wine. Understand? Usually, I prefer a strong taste. I prefer something strong. I like it strong. For example, Célio, I had a moment, I had a situation, because you know I am in Bahia, right? And I am having a lot of pepper, a lot of chili. You know, pepper, hot sauce, hot sauce. And I love it because I like strong tastes. I like different textures. I like different tastes. I like to test some limits. And pepper in Bahia is strong, very strong. So I'm true.
Do you like food strong, drink strong,
I like it.
different?
Yes, yes. For example, I really like Chinese food because the tastes are different. I can find many different characteristics. I like Mexican food because of the hot sauce. Considering the hot sauce, I can taste, I can try different things, different limits.
Do you like experience?
I love it, Célio. I love it. I love different experiences. Yes. Yes. Yes, Célio. Yes. When I travel, I try to do different things. I try to learn different things. Because if I do the things I already know, if I try, if I have fun with things I already know, maybe I don't learn new things. And I like to learn new things. I'm a curious person. My I'm a curious person. My energy, my battery, my passion, my fire is the curiosity. The curiosity is my fire. Understand? That's why I like to teach because I learn a little with my students. Understand? Each student knows a different thing I don't know. Maybe from your profession, maybe from an experience you had, maybe from a relationship you had, and you tell me something and you teach me about it, and I learn a little from you too. That's why what I love about teaching, because I'm learning. Every class I have, I'm learning something new. Understand?
Experiência coisas novas,
Yes.
diferentes.
Yes, yes. I like conversations and I like experiences to try different things. For example, I tried something crazy. The name is Ayambu. Ayambu. Okay, I'm gonna show you a picture. Okay, of Ayambu, and that here is
Ayambu.
Ayambu, man. That's
E caranguejo.
it is like a crab. It's similar to a crab, but it's blue. It's blue.
Olha só.
Yes, it's not red, it's blue.
Caranguejo azul.
Yes.
É aquele transparente? Tipo,
No, no, it's not transparent. It's blue. It's blue.
beach.
On the beach. On the beach.
On the beach. On the beach. That. Não sei como é que fala caranguejo. Transparente. Tem uns caranguejos transparentes de praia, assim.
Yes.
Transparente. Esse aí não é.
No, that's a blue one and it's big. It's bigger than a common crab. It's bigger. Yes, and I tried twice here.
Bigger. Big. Bigger.
Bigger, yeah, bigger. Bigger than a crab. There is the crab. There is the crab. We have the crab. The crab is the red one. And Ayamu is the blue one and it's bigger. And there are animals like this in Florida. So this animal is common in Bahia and in Florida too. Okay, a blue crab, common here and in Florida.
Caranguejo azul da Flórida.
It's common, it's normal. There are some crabs similar to this here in Bahia and in Florida too.
Similar. O caranguejo da Flórida e da Bahia. Isso.
Yeah, this Ayambu species, this blue species, it's common here in Bahia and in Florida too.
Ah, ok.
They have this species in Florida too.
Ok. I understand.
Yes, the name here is Ayambu. Then,
Uh,
yes.
uh,
Yes, Célio?
ok. 1 minute aqui que eu tô pensando. Peraí. Ah,
Yes, in English is blue crab. Blue crab.
blue crab.
Yes, because they have it too. The blue crab, they have it.
On the Florida.
In Florida, okay? In Florida.
Em Flórida.
Yes.
Quando que é on e quando que é em
Florida.
on, isso aí, eu uso só on.
Okay, if you have a specific place or date, you use on. For example, on Friday, on October 4th, on April 9th, on specific, on a specific date, for example, at, usually for physical places, for example, at home, at my house, at work, at McDonald's, and in is for open places or open dates. For example, in October, in Minas Gerais, in Brazil, in Florida. Why in Florida? Because Florida is a big state with many cities, Miami, Orlando, many different cities. That's why we say in Florida, okay?
In, on, yes. In and on, okay. But in and at that more specific.
in and at more specific. But, Célio, we use also at.
Fica específico, mas assim, eu nunca referência em pro at, assim. Assim, fica específico em or, geração, intermédio, exato. Agora entre e at. What is, what is different?
Okay, so that's a homework I am going to give you in some classes. Maybe next week, maybe in 2 weeks. But that's the point here. The point is prepositions. We have the prepositions at, in, and on, and they are the most common prepositions. We have other prepositions too, but at, in, and on, they are very common in English. And here, Célio, I have some examples for you. For example, at. I use at for specific situations, time, for example, at 5:30, at 10 p.m., at midnight, at night, or specific locations, at my house, at 56 Springfield Street, or physical places, for example, at the club, at Google. On, we use for a specific day or a specific date. On Monday, on July 17th, on my birthday, on the holiday, okay? And also we use for transportations, on the bus, on the train, on the plane, on the bike, for surfaces, on the table, on the floor, floor é chão, on the carpet, on the map, tá no mapa, tá em cima do mapa. And also we say on the street, on vacation, on the internet, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, okay? Célio, can you hear me? And in we use for months because that's not specific. That's open in October. My birthday, Célio, is in October. I was born in 92. So it's in because it's not specific. It's open. It's a year. It's a month. It's a week. In the next week. We say this because it's not specific. And we also say this for seasons. For example, in the summer, in the winter. Okay? We also say for years, decades, centuries, long periods, in January, in the summer, in 2021, in the 80s, in the 17th century, in the past. We also use this for inside a place, for example, in the room. For example, Célio, right now, I am in the living room. I am in the living room. I'm not in the box. I am in the living room, in the apartment. Or transports, like a car, for example, in the car, in the cab, in the taxi. Célio, cab is taxi in New York City. In New York City, they don't say taxi. They say cab or taxi cab. Okay?
Poderia falar, por exemplo, de intensidade, se fosse a cidade, seria a entrada da cidade, one city, one city, no caso, cidade. É genérico, ele vai para one city, street, in street, yet house, flat home. Estaria certo? Se fosse falar tipo, na cidade, com um círculo, na rua, círculo na rua, in street, e na rua, at home.
Okay, let's create this example. Let's see this example in front of us. Okay, let's create a sentence with these prepositions. So, Célio, I know you like wine. I like beer. I know you like barbecue. So, Célio, let's have a party. Let's have a party. Okay, and this party is going to be in São Paulo. Okay, in São Paulo, Célio, because me and you, we are fancy. We like expensive things. Me and you, we have style. So we are going to make a party. We are going to have a party in São Paulo, ok? Fala a avenida famosa de São Paulo aí, velho.
Europa.
Ok, on Europa Avenue. Europa Avenue at my apartment or at my house at 10 p.m. So that here is an example of a sentence with many prepositions. In São Paulo, on Europa Avenue, at my house at 10 p.m. That's the party, okay? On the next Friday, okay, Célio? You have 1 week to get ready. 1 week to get ready for this party. In São Paulo, on Europa Avenue, at my house at 10 p.m.
On São Paulo?
In São Paulo.
Não, ok. Ele está em São Paulo. On São Paulo. Porque São Paulo é genéricozão. Ele fala on São Paulo?
But I am in the...
São Paulo tem São Paulo, aí tem mais bairros, especificações, né?
Because São Paulo is a city and I have many possibilities inside the city, I say in São Paulo. Okay? There are many possibilities, many streets, many houses, apartments, services, commerces, places, clubs, parks in a city. So I am at Central Park in New York City right now. At Central Park, a specific location in New York City, because that's open, that's generic, and we say in. Understand?
Ok, understand.
Okay, that's something, Célio, you're not going to remember or understand in just one class. You need to practice and, of course, do your homework. But let's understand this together. You are on your homework number 11. We are talking about the verb to be, but it's good to talk about prepositions because when we are speaking English, we need to remember them. We need to we need to learn how to use them. So that's a good question you have. Rodolfo, how can I use at, in, on? And you are going to have a specific homework for this, and that's your homework number 16. I've prepared with many emojis. So you are going to remember this with emojis, okay? You can see it here, right? Okay?
All right, okay.
And also, of course, as I always do, I've prepared a video for you, and you are going to understand this with a method. There is a method English teachers, they use to teach at, in, and on. And it is using a pyramid. There is a pyramid to understand at, in, and on. I'm going to show you this picture on this pyramid. So here I have a video from Rebecca. Okay, she's a native English speaker. And Rebecca is going to teach here this pyramid. So, for example, we have here at, on, and in. So, at is the most specific. On is a little general, but it's on it. It's on the surface. It's exact too, but not too exact, not too specific. And in is very general. So that's the idea of the pyramid. At is specific. On, a little general, but also specific. And in, it's not specific. It's open. I can talk about dates, seasons, months, weeks, years, cities, countries, states. That's not specific. Understand? So that's the idea you need to remember. At is specific, on, not very specific, in, general. Okay?
Okay. I don't remember. I think. Not como. I think. Don't homework.
I didn't send you the homework.
Eu não fiz isso para casa não.
Oh, the prepositions homework?
Yes.
No, you didn't do it because you are not there yet. You are on your homework number 11. We are talking about the verb to be, and your prepositions homework is your homework number 16. So you are going to understand this lesson well, to understand the use of at, in, on, those prepositions in 5 lessons. So in 2 weeks, I am going to have this explanation for you. I'm going to explain you this with more details, understand? Yes, I'm going to explain you this in 2 weeks in the future. In 2 weeks, maybe 4 or 5 classes, you are going to understand better the use of prepositions with the explanation I'm going to give you, with the video, and with the homework. But you have the idea already. And what's the idea? At,
Okay?
specific, on, a little more open, in, not specific, open, inside something, something big probably. A month is a big possibility. A year, that's a big possibility too. A city, a state, a country, that's a big possibility. For example, I am right now in Brazil. Whoa, that's a big country. Many possibilities inside a country. I am in the Northeast. Okay, many options too. I am in Bahia. Wow, many options. Bahia is huge. I am in Salvador. Salvador is big too. 6 million people, many neighborhoods, many possibilities. I am in the apartment, in the neighborhood, whatever. That's it. Understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Makes sense.
That's the idea, man, of prepositions. It's not something easy, but with the practice, you are going to get it. It's not very complicated either. Okay?
Okay. I think that that praticar
You gotta practice, right? Yeah, you gotta practice.
é pegar com a prática, né?
Yeah.
É um texto subjetivo, tá, sei lá, é, a questão da intensidade. Se é muito pouco, talvez você fale assim, rua pra você, não, isso é muito específico. Ah, não, pra mim, não, é médio específico.
Yes.
É
Yes.
só a prática, aí é como é que é usualmente usado. Pegar na prática.
And we have other exceptions. For example, we need to understand that English, they think in a different way. We never say in the table in English. We never say in the table because something is never in the table. Something is never inside the table. Because inside the table, you have the material, you have the wood. So it's impossible to be in the table, but it's very possible to be on the table. On the table. Understand?
Oh,
The book,
understand.
the book is never inside the table. The book is never in the table. The book is on the table or under the table. Basically, that's the story in a nutshell. Essa é a história do livro na mesa numa resumo. In a nutshell, that's the story of the book is on the table. The book is always on the table or under the table. But usually the book is on the table, never ever in the table. Because it doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. The book is in the table. I mean, it makes no sense. Other example, we walk on the street. Célio, we never walk in the street. It doesn't make sense. We walk on the street. We walk on the street. A gente caminha sobre a rua, em cima da rua. We walk on the street. So that's something we need to understand in English. On the street, on the table, in the car, in the bus, in the airplane. Okay? Other thing, very necessary. To the, no to, for example, I'm going to church, bye. Oh, it's Monday. Oh, it's time. I'm late. I'm going to school. I'm going to the shopping mall. Sometimes I need to be specific. To the shopping mall, to the park, to the club. Sometimes I don't need to be specific because it's always the same location. I'm going to school. I'm going to church. I'm going to work. I don't need to be specific. And sometimes I need no preposition. I work home. I'm going home. Bye. I work downtown. I'm going downtown. For home and downtown, you need no preposition. You need no to. But sometimes, in most of the cases, if you are going to. I'm going to school. Bye. I need to study. I'm going to work. I need to make money. Bye. Understand? Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean it's more natural when you use it when you listen to songs or watch series or when you speak English more often. To remember prepositions, that's easier. That's more natural. That's more natural. Understand?
Yes.
Célio, I'm talking a lot. I'm talking a lot. I'm tired. I drove for 8 hours. Now you talk. Now you talk. What are the plans for the weekend, Célio?
Eu entendi picado, não entendi.
Okay, Célio. Célio.
Repeat, please.
Sure, sure. Célio, I drove, man. I drove for 8 or 9 hours. Okay?
Ok.
I'm tired.
What is tired? I don't remember.
I'm tired. I have no energy. I'm tired.
Ah, ok.
Okay? And I am talking a lot. I'm talking a lot. But now I'm going to be quiet. And you are going to talk because you are going to tell me your plans for the weekend. What are your plans for the weekend?
Ok. I my plans, and on the Saturday,
Okay, on Saturday. On Saturday.
on Saturday, on Saturday,
On Saturday. On Saturday. Saturday.
on Saturday,
Yes.
um, vou improvisar, se não lembro caminhada.
Okay, great. Oh, you walk it. You've walked it.
Uma coisa é andar, caminhar.
Yes, you can say I have walked. You can say this. I've walked. I've I've walked or I've uh, I've jogged. Jogged said. I've. Oops. I've
Ah, eu acho que é jogger que fica até no relógio aqui, aparece diferente. Eu não
jogged.
tenho essa experiência de andar para caminhada.
Yes, Célio. Because when you are walking, you are going to to a destination. You are not necessarily practicing an exercise. But when you are jogging, you are practicing an exercise. That's a sport. You have an objective. That is moving your body, exercising, wasting your energy. And walking, maybe you're just walking because you have free time. Maybe you are walking because your car is broken, because you have a destination to go. But when you jog, that's a sport. That's practice, okay?
Yes, right, okay. I have jogged, jogged.
Yes, but in the case you are because we are talking about the future, you have some options. You can say I'm going to jog or I will jog or I will be jogging. You have many options, okay? I'm going to jog, I'll jog, I'll be jogging, eu estarei correndo, okay? On Friday, on Saturday.
I will go jogging. Okay? It's okay?
It's not necessarily to say I will go, just I will jog, I will jog.
Okay. I will jog on Saturday. Um, my plan tonight, tonight, um, um, drink wine,
Okay, have wine, have wine. Remember, for food and drinks, you don't need to say eat pizza, drink soda. No, have pizza, have soda. It's easier, it's simpler to say have. Em inglês, Célio, é mais simples a gente falar have para comida e bebida no geral. Ao invés da gente falar eat, drink, usa tudo have e você vai salvar tempo e seu inglês vai ficar mais natural. I will have wine tonight. Or I'm going to have wine tonight. That's a good plan. I'm going to have wine tonight, okay?
Para qualquer tipo de bebida. Bebida tipo, I have water, I have juice.
Célio, right now, I am having water. I'm having water. I know, Célio, I am drinking water. Yes, I'm drinking water. But another possibility, simpler, more objective, more natural in English is I'm having water. I'm having water, okay? And you can use this. Yes. Continue. Keep going. I'm going to have food.
I will watch series.
Nice.
Series. On Sunday, I sleep. I will sleep. Sleep more.
I will sleep until late. Até tarde. Until late.
Não é tipo usual, tipo, vou dormir muito.
Okay, you can say I will sleep much. I'll sleep much. It's common too.
Okay. I will sleep much. Okay. It's my weekend.
Okay. So wine tonight, right?
Wine night. Okay.
Jog on Saturday.
Job on Saturday. Okay.
Jogging, right? Jogging, correct?
Jogging. Okay.
And also series, right? Series.
Watch series. Okay.
And on Sunday you will sleep much, relax, because you start working on Monday again, correct?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, that's a good plan for the weekend.
Yes. Eu queria falar é o que tá tendo no final de semana coronavírus, né?
Oh yes, we need to consider this. There are no bars, there are no restaurants. We are on lockdown. Yes, I'm worried because I have a plan for tomorrow. My plan is to go to Pelourinho. You know Pelourinho?
Listen, I listen tal.
I've heard about it. Eu ouvi sobre isso. Eu já ouvi falar. I've heard about it. I've heard about it, okay? And Pelourinho, you know that video clip with Michael Jackson? They don't care about us. Parará, parará, parará. You know the song?
Lembro vagamente.
Okay, so Michael Jackson recorded a video clip in this place, in Pelourinho Place. That's a famous place.
Alguma coisa vinculada ao carnaval, talvez um pouquinho assim, as roupas diferentes,
O
branca.
Olodum played there.
É, Olodum.
Yes. So that's the place I want to visit. I want to go there tomorrow. And I don't know how Salvador is doing during its lockdown. I don't know if Pelourinho is open, it's closed. I have no idea. I got no clue. But I'm going to try anyway to get there. I'm going to try to get to Pelourinho's place and try to see, I don't know, go sightseeing. Have my tourist time here.
É, on places. On places are open.
Here.
Yes.
I don't know because I have just arrived. I arrived in Salvador 1 hour ago. Understand?
Okay.
I got here, man.
You not know.
I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
I don't know. Okay, você não sabe. Agora eu falar você não sabe. You don't know.
I
Correct?
yes, I don't know. Yes, I don't know yet.
A gente falando, mas por exemplo, eu falar você não sabe. You don't know. Is correct?
Yes, you don't know. You don't know yet. You don't know yet.
Yet é o quê? Não sei o que é yet.
Okay, so already is for positive situations. Never is for negative situations. And yet is for the future. For example, I don't know yet, eu não sei ainda.
Ah, cara, tá. Entendi.
And we can use this structure, yet, already, never. For example, Célio, have you ever tried octopus? Do you understand octopus?
Não, isso aqui que é não.
Octopus, you have octopus in Chinese food, in Japanese food. Octopus, they have 8 legs and they are very intelligent and they live in the sea and they change their colors. They change their colors. Do you know octopus?
Ou,
Yeah, polvo. Perfect. So, Célio, I am going to give you the question. This is the question. Have you ever tried octopus? And I am going to give you some options, okay? For example, Célio, have you ever tried octopus? Yes, I have already tried octopus. Octopus. Yes, I've already tried octopus. Or no, I have never tried octopus. Or you can say also, I haven't tried octopus. Octopus, just a sec. Octopus yet. Okay, so Célio, have you ever tried octopus? Célio, have you ever in your life tried octopus? Eaten octopus? I can create this sentence in another way. I can use a different structure. For example, did you ever eat octopus? Octopus. Did you ever eat octopus? And yes, I ate octopus. Octopus. I ate octopus already. Or I didn't. I. Yes, I didn't eat.
Aqui em cima colocou never yet you're alright. Não sei se assim pronuncia, tá
Oh,
positivo, negativo, futuro.
yes.
Ever it's what?
E-
Não sei.
Ever is for the question. Is for the interrogative. Você já, alguma vez na vida, você já? Já, already. Nunca, never, not yet, ainda não. Já, have you ever? Have you ever? Have you ever? Blá, 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 blá. Have you ever? Blá, 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 blá. Célio, have you ever? Let's play a little. Let's play with this structure. Célio, have you ever traveled to São Paulo?
Yes, I ever drive.
I already.
Como é que escreve?
I already traveled to São Paulo. I already traveled to São Paulo. Already.
Already, ever. I already.
Already. Já. Já. Júlio, I'm sorry, Célio. Have you ever gone to Belém? Belém do Pará? Have you ever gone? Have you ever traveled to Belém do Pará?
No, I don't already.
I never.
Tá me pegando, você tá nas pegadinhas.
No, 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 no. Think with me. Think with me, okay?
Eu tô tentando.
Okay, Célio, pay attention, pay attention. Already is positive. Never is negative.
Ok, yet e futuro, beleza.
And yet is for your plans. Okay? Yet is for your plans. So let's try it again. Célio, have you ever gone to Acre, to Belém do Pará? Have you ever gone to Belém do Pará? Have you ever traveled to Belém do Pará?
No, I never.
Okay. Célio, have you ever traveled to Rio de Janeiro?
Yes, I already.
Okay. Célio, have you ever gone to Orlando, Florida? To Florida. Have you ever been to Florida?
I already.
Célio, have you ever tried Mexican food?
Yes, I already.
Célio, have you ever kissed a girl in a car? E essa você não precisa responder. Have you ever kissed a girl in a car? Por que eu fiz essa pergunta? Because this game, have you ever, is the famous eu nunca em português.
No contexto todo que você falou, repete aí.
Célio, olha quantas perguntas eu tô te fazendo e depois eu joguei para uma outra estrutura. Eu falei assim para você: você já. E aí depois no final agora eu fiz uma brincadeira, né? E aí, Célio, você já beijou uma menina no carro? Eu fiz essa pergunta entrando na brincadeira do você já, que na verdade em inglês é have you ever, que em português é eu nunca. Você já brincou de eu nunca, né?
Já.
In English, that game is have you ever. Have you ever.
Ever. Ok.
Okay? Have you ever? That's the game. And of course, you are not going to understand this topic today, but in the future, I am going to give you a class to teach you about already, never, e not yet, okay?
Ok.
But that's
Hey, teacher. I understand.
that's good. If you understand, I'm happy.
Little, I understand little, I understand little, I understand little.
Yes.
It's okay.
But your English is more and more natural. More and more natural. In the first classes, it was very difficult for you to speak English, but now you are thinking faster. It's not so difficult for you to choose the words. I know, Célio, you speak with pauses, but that's good because you are trying to remember the words. And in the beginning, it was impossible for you to speak English. But now you are thinking about the words, you are trying to remember them, you're trying to say them, you're trying to choose them with pauses. Yes, with pauses, but nothing is perfect. That's a very good start. That's a beautiful beginning. Okay?
Ok.
Perfect. Célio, that's it for today. I'm going to send you your homework again, this vocabulary, and this class on YouTube. And if you want, you can watch it again. You don't need to watch series. Maybe you can watch your class again. Maybe. That's a good program for the weekend. Watching your class on YouTube. Okay?
Ok.
Um bom programa para o final de semana pode não ser exatamente série, mas pegar esse vídeo, pegar essa aula aí e assistir mais rápido no YouTube. Aumenta a velocidade para 1,5, 1,75 e uma aula que demora 1 hora para acontecer, você consegue assistir ela às vezes em meia hora, dependendo da velocidade que você colocar, ok?
Ah, não, isso eu faço direto para coisa em português. Agora em inglês não dá não.
You can do
É
it.
mais devagar, não, mas assim, eu aprendo. Mas eu vou tentar um pouquinho.
Célio,
Vai
this class here.
associar, na hora que. É duas coisas. Então, se eu vou muito rápido, né, aí eu consigo captar e tentar associar com, mim, eu não tenho ainda tenho habilidade, mas assim, aí quando eu vou devagar, eu vou tentando encaixar aos pouquinhos. Então, para escutar, igual, eu entendo coisas que você fala, coisas que você fala. Mas eu coloquei esses dias para trás, tipo, série e tal, em inglês, bicho, dá pra entender naquela velocidade que os caras falam.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not,
Yet. Ainda não.
ok.
Agora, o lance de assistir mais rápido é, se você pegar essa aula aqui e assistir no YouTube mais rápido, porque eu falo inglês aqui devagar com você, você consegue no YouTube acelerar essa aula e curtir o momento, ver essa aula mais rápido. Eu acho que é um bom programa para você tentar.
Ah, boa. Pra mim você falou do exercício, do home office.
Ah, não.
Eu achei rápido, eu falei, não vai rolar.
Esse ainda não, velho.
Eu já consigo associar tudo que a gente falou e ser rápido. Boa.
Boa. Eu acho que é uma prática boa para você ver que em português eu falo numa certa velocidade com você, é que eu tô falando aqui agora. E você vai perceber que o inglês eu falo com você com um pouco mais de pausa para você pegar informação, para você não ficar perdido, para a gente manter o diálogo. Contudo, você já sabe o diálogo, ele já aconteceu, ele está gravado agora. E se você vê no YouTube um pouco mais rápido, quem sabe você treina seu ouvido e consegue até cipar. Não sei, falar mais rápido também. Quem sabe a gente consegue já atingir esse outro nível. Menos pausas, mais naturalidade. E outra coisa, viu, Célio? A gente trocou a ideia de preposição, você vai ter esse para casa, mas quando você tá falando inglês, foda-se preposição, velho. Não preocupa com isso, não. Esses são detalhes que eles vão vir com a prática, com o para casa, com a minha explicação. Mas quando você estiver falando inglês, velho, relaxa em relação a isso. Isso é um detalhe que não interfere na ideia da conversa, da sentença, do seu objetivo. Beleza?
Fechou? Boa.
Célio,
Todo inglês, vai falar com esses caras em inglês lá também. Fala sem preposição, assim, os caras vão entender, né?
com certeza, velho. Imagina eu falando português com você e errando a preposição do tipo, cara, eu tô aqui no Belo Horizonte. Eu acabei de chegar aqui no Belo Horizonte. Eu acabei de chegar aqui na Belo Horizonte. Se eu falar, você não entendeu? Cara, detalhe, preposição, velho, é só pra ficar mais bonito, mais polido. Mas na prática, velho, porra, foda-se. No começo, foda-se. Criança erra essas paradas, velho, e tá trocando ideia. Ok?
Toca o pau. Boa.
Toca o pau. Célio, arigatou gozaimasu, sayonara. Arigatou, sayonara.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye, man, see you later. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. See you later, man.
Bye bye, see you later.
Bye.